Hey babes, so you guys are joining me in this clean and life updates vlog. Today I am tackling my home, getting some cleaning done, and we're gonna be dusting shelves and these messy floors. I'm leaving no corners untouched today, but that's not all. I'm also spilling some life updates that you don't want to miss. Also, I just want to inspire you all in this vlog. It's all about productivity, organization, cleaning, and a dash of real talk. So let's do this. Everyone, if you don't know, my name is Megan. I love inspiring and motivating you all to get things done around in your home. I also love home decor, so I give some inspiration, especially seasonal decor. Lately, that is not the case because your girl has to pack up her home and move. So everything that we're going to be doing is just mostly right now going to be cleaning, decluttering, and organization, and packing this bad boy up.
Same way you used to, I require more, better than we ever had before. You gon' be whole, so I couldn't blame. Basic bottom troll, what do you want greater? I am no wave, be surfing. I show you how to get this pay, will I be stacking? Been in a whole lot of pain, now we laugh.
In case you were wondering what was my husband doing, because I could see him through the TV, so I know you could. He's over here taking the table apart because he's going crazy like I was. So I bought these two glass tables. I was in love with them. I wanted a modern chic look, and they were the perfect fit, I thought. But, you know, they won't come clean no matter what I use, no matter what I do. The only thing I haven't done yet is steam them. And I don't know why he didn't do that. That was his plan, but it ended up going another direction. He took the table apart and just started cleaning it.
Oh, yes. Stay down even when we not up. No way they could ever break us up. Oh God, they could only try to keep up. I let it ride when I usually would've rolled out. I know you grateful that I stayed down. We either pass in the past, that's all done now. Glad that we stayed down. We gon' pull up in a whip, start a new trend.
If you're not gonna say it, I will. It looks like I'm putting all my anger into cleaning off this TV. And I am, because I feel like I shouldn't have to do this. All my kids are older. I have middle schoolers all the way up to college. And I feel like you guys sit in front of the TV way more than I do. So why is it that you just can't come and get it clean? They feel like I should be cleaning every day because I have a cleaning motivation channel. No, I should not have to clean every single day like I live to just clean. Now, I am in this little corner. I just got through dusting that lamp. It gets pretty dusty in this house, and it doesn't matter what I do, it still collects a lot of dust. It's like you have to go through this house and literally dust every day. And I'm tired of it. Now, it's been a lot of things that I've gotten tired of living here. The floor is falling apart. The roof leaked. I informed the landlord about it. And if you guys didn't know, I thought I mentioned this in an earlier video. I am renting. This was only a temporary stay, and I outlived my temporary stay. You know, I kept saying and manifesting that we're moving. We're going to move into our own home. At this point, we still don't know what's going to happen. We don't, and we're out of here in May. We may be renting, we may be moving into our own home. I guess at the end of the day, it's all up to what goes on in the lender's office and what goes on with Megan picking her home. because I also did not know if Texas was going to be our forever home. And I still don't know that. I have shared this multiple times, and just a little backstory on why we moved to Texas. I felt like God called me here right after losing my little sister in 2020. My whole world was turned upside down, and the pain that I was feeling, I'm like, I can't live here anymore. I can't live in Illinois anymore. Everybody and everything reminded me of my sister, so I had to go. So we landed here in Texas, and so far, so good. We found a home that someone was renting out. It was a brand new built. And I'm like, okay, let's do this. I don't have to go in with nothing wrong with the home. Okay, Megan, 5 to 6 months into this house, things started happening. The house started to shift. Toilet bowls were messing up. My bathroom, I think I shared that with you guys on YouTube. My bathroom was messed up. They had to pull the whole floor up. They had to fix the leak in the wall because the whole wall was messed up. And then I was almost to blame for that. And I wasn't even in here 5 months because I still had boxes everywhere to unpack. Afterwards, that was fixed. Lennar fixed that. And then we had fire alarms always going off, and they still go off, and floors coming up. And when they started coming up, I informed the landlord that they were coming up. He didn't come over here and fix them. So throughout the house, the floors are shifting and they're coming up. Okay, they're coming up. Next thing, we began to have a leak in a roof last year. And don't you know, that leak wasn't fixed until after Christmas. Yep, after Christmas. Now I guess you say, Megan, why didn't you move in the beginning? Yeah, same thing I was telling myself, but everything seemed so expensive from the time that we moved here. It just kept getting higher and higher rates. Everything was going up, and everybody would say, Megan, is not the time to buy yet. Don't buy yet. Okay. So I didn't. I sat back and I said, okay, I'm going to stay here. But you know something, God had different plans because he was like, okay, you don't want to get up and go. I'm going to make you go. And I always felt I wasn't supposed to be here that long. I kept manifesting. I kept talking to you all about it, so I felt it. It was my intuition. It was him landing on my mind. Hey, this is not a forever situation. I don't care what they say. The landlord calls me up in October. He tells me, Megan, I need to sell so I can buy my son a new car. Now, mind you, we always on time with our rent, okay? Always. My husband don't play. He tells me so he can buy a new car for his son that's going off to college. I'm like, oh my gosh. So he tells me we got 3 weeks to leave. 3 weeks to get out. So I go and I start to negotiate. And I negotiate all the way up to January 31st. Worst time to move in Texas, period. It is so cold. And then that's my daughter's birthday. But I got him to go that far. Then he says, okay, let me see what I can do. I'm going to talk to my family. So we sign a contract for the 31st, and he calls me back. He said, Megan, what about March? And then he comes back again. Megan, what about the end of April? So I go, what about July? And he was like, okay, we can do July. So then he comes back again and he says, May. He says, I really need to talk to you and your family, and I think we're just going to have to do May. Woo! I've been dealing with a lot, you all, and my stress level was so high. I had to come in my closet, get on my knees. I was talking to my husband, my dad, and my mother about this situation. I just couldn't take it no more, and I'm not going to lie. These last couple of years have been a up and down roller coaster, period, from our business to the things that we're doing on the side. It's just been an up and down situation. So now I'm trying to find either a home of my own, and I want God to speak to me. Is it for me to go get a home of my own? But I know definitely we're still staying in the same area because my kids, it's my son's senior year of 2026, and then my daughter is going into high school. So this is a no-brainer. And then I don't want to get up and start moving around so much because my son also has borderline autism. And my daughter, since her aunt passing, deals with anxieties. And then my nephew, oh my goodness, y'all. Just pray for me, okay? And anything, leave good comments. Don't come here with all that mess. I don't do messy. Just letting everybody know. Only good comments. But we're going to see what happens. We're going to still keep this house clean. We are going to be decluttering, organizing, and doing all that good stuff. Just telling my mom, I'm like, I just got too relaxed. That's what it was. I just got too relaxed, and I didn't want to move around at all. And instead, I should have stuck to our plan. Our plan was 2 years, maybe even 3, and we go into our own. You know, we had a couple of subdivisions already picked out that we knew we wanted, but I guess the pricing got a little bit overwhelming for me. And I still want to take vacations. I don't want to just go in and buy my home and I can't do nothing. I don't want to do that. Y'all know how I like to furnish my home. I do like to dress good. I love my purses, my shoes, my perfumes, but I want my home and I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. That's ridiculous, but I need to keep my kids in good school districts. I believe in those. So a stable home. I have no time to keep bouncing. I don't do that. You know, I need something of my own that does not consist of somebody else over me, telling me when and where and how I need to move around. So I'm glad I got that out. I'm gonna play some music for the rest of this, and then you guys will see me moving some stuff around in my garage. I have so much stuff in there. Oh my gosh, this house was too little for us in the beginning, to be honest.
So you think you got it covered, but there's always something new that you discover you've not thought about. You can never figure out every possible outcome, and you're so scared you'll get it wrong. Have a good time, but worry after. Petrified, what they think I'm awkward when your brain's
I'm just showing you guys all the little chaos that we have up in here. We're getting all the Christmas stuff. So here's all the Christmas stuff that I had organized is over here. So we're getting that on the truck so we can take that to storage. And then these are extra boxes and stuff that we collected over the fall and of course from Christmas. And we're just gonna get the majority of the stuff and put it in the storage because I want to move some stuff out here from the house. My hair is all over the place, but that's okay. It's a nice day here in Texas. I think it's about probably 60 degrees right now. It can't be 70. I still got a hoodie on. I'm not previously able to help my husband too much. The kids are in school right now. One is out of school. We had to go pick her up because her lip was swollen. She had an allergic reaction or something. I don't know what, but Gabs is home. And I'm not able to help my husband because of my leg. So I did go in for the x-ray. I decided to go to this chiropractor that my mom's been going to that's been helping her. Come to find out, my spine has to be lined up correctly and my hips need some adjustment. We're going to see where that takes us. According to it, I have a disc that's shaved in the back at the lower part of my back. And I kind of figured it's because I fell down some metal stilts. Down some metal stairs in Chicago about 13 years ago. What has it got to be, 14 years ago? And that's probably where it came from. I don't understand. I done had plenty of x-rays, MRIs. Why is it nobody found this? So y'all just pray for me. Pray for my whole entire family. We're trying to figure out what we're going to be doing with this move. Like I said, we're taking everything to storage right now. Well, some of the stuff. Like I said, everything that's in this garage is going to storage. And I'll update you as we go. But for now, we're going to be doing moving videos. We're going to be doing decluttering, cleaning. There will not be any home decor videos.
Christmas trees.
They already know about my Christmas trees. But we won't be sharing any home decor videos until we move into the new home. And he's fussing about all these Christmas trees that I got. He lucky we ain't got no more. My truck has been in the shop, y'all. So it's right now it's in the shop. It is costing us $7,700. I'm like, this had to happen now? But all I can say is, God got this. That's all I can possibly say. Because he don't give you too much you can't handle. So let me get this stuff up. I got
the good, bad, and ugly.
the good, bad, and the ugly. I don't know. Not all of it now. Before I wrap this video up, I'm just going to show you guys a couple of things that we were doing around the garage. I have to declutter this mess right here. I'm going through everything. So you guys are going to see stuff all over the garage. And I don't want to take certain things with me. It's certain things that I have not unpacked in 3 years. I know. Don't come for me. But my whole plan was, Megan, you're moving. That was my plan. Like literally, I had boxes. I told my husband, we're not unpacking because we up out of here. And I did not follow the plan. I did not follow it. But anyway, we're packing stuff on his truck. As you can tell, I got my husband's comfy shoes on, as he called them, his shower shoes. My brother is going to be helping my husband because, like I told you guys, the kids are at school. And all we got is him because I can't do that much. I'm not about to go up and down on this truck at all. I'm just putting away a lot of this Christmas stuff. It's a lot of it. And at first I'm like, why do I have all of this stuff? But I forgot. Once I started this, well, I had a lot before this, before I started YouTube. But once I started YouTube, I started buying more. And then I moved into a bigger home. It's just too much. We are very much so scaling back on our spending a lot this year. We are going to be intentional with buying, period. Do you understand me? I literally have not bought anything right now. Like, the last thing I bought was the stuff Gabby needed for her dance. My outdoor pillows will be staying in the garage. And if you all are looking for more motivation, I need you to click on this video next. It is time for us to get up out of here. So I will see you guys next Tuesday. And until next time, I love you all so much. Bye.
Look